Hello and welcome to ONCA 101, Rules for Officers of Ontario Nonprofits. My name is Benjamin Miller and I'm a lawyer who serves nonprofits and charities, and I'm of counsel with B.I.G Charity Law Group. In this video I will review the ONCA, Ontario Not-for-Profit Corporations Act, requirements for appointing officers of your Ontario nonprofit. I'll begin by explaining what an officer is, what officer positions you must have, what officer positions you can have, and whether or not one person can hold more than one office. Before we get started, I just want to say that the following presentation is general legal information. It's not legal advice specific to your situation. There are all kinds of factors that can affect advice that I can't speak to directly. So if you're dealing with the situation, I suggest you may want to consult competent legal counsel. I'll give my own contact information at the end of this presentation, and you can also go to charitylawgroup.ca. So to begin, what is an officer? There are a lot of terms that get thrown around when it comes to nonprofit law. There are members, directors, officers, presidents, board members, a lot of things get thrown around. So let's just establish the basic rules. Members, they are the ultimate controllers of an organization. They elect the board, they appoint the auditor, they are the people to whom everyone's ultimately responsible. That's the members, okay? So the members at a members' meeting elect the board of directors. The board of directors then appoints officers. So what's an example of an officer? A president, secretary, treasurer, chair. So the members don't elect a president directly, unless the bylaws somehow specify it. They don't elect a treasurer or chair directly. They elect the directors, who are all equal to start with, and then amongst themselves the directors get together and they pick somebody to occupy a specific role. So for example, the role of the treasurer is to oversee the finances, the role of the chair is to oversee meetings, etc. So what positions under the Ontario Not-for-Profit Corporations Act do you have to have? The answer is you only really have to have one officer position. You must appoint a chair. And unlike the other officer positions, that chair must be a member of the board of directors. The other officers, they don't have to be directors, they don't have to be members, you can get them from anywhere, which can be very helpful for recruitment purposes. But the chair has to be a director. This is different from Ontario's Corporations Act, which is the law that applied before October 19th, 2021. So if you were incorporated before October 19th, 2021, and you are looking to transition to the ONCA, one of the things you may have to do is create an officer position called chair. Previously, you might have had president and secretary. You're welcome to keep those, but now you also need a position called chair. So what other officer positions can you have besides chair? The answer is anything you want. You can be entirely creative. You can name them whatever you want. You can make their job description whatever you want. They can pop up one year and be gone the next. It's all up to you. Can one person hold more than one office? Yes. Again, you've got total flexibility. So there are lots of examples, templates, job descriptions out there that you can draw from. But you should know there's lots and lots of flexibility under Ontario's Not-for-Profit Corporations Act. So that's it, a bit of an overview of ONCA's requirements for officers of nonprofits in Ontario. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at benjamin.miller@charitylawgroup.ca, or just to go to charitylawgroup.ca and send an email there, and we'd be happy to help you with your question. Thanks so much for listening.